Hello and welcome back to another video on Asia Now. In this video, I'll tell you about President Marcos Jr. being listed on the top 100 most influential people in the world. A foreigner getting arrested in the mall, find out why. A man arrested for burning his laundry, and no report of Filipino injuries or casualties with a huge flood that happened in Dubai. If you haven't seen the footage of that, it's insane. Before I dive into the details, if you're new to the channel, do me a big favor, you're just sitting there anyways, take a quick second, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I'm working my way to 1,000 subscribers so I can monetize this channel. Let's get into our top stories. Just quickly, it is extremely hot yet again in the Philippines, over 35 degrees Celsius, with the humidity over 40 easily, many places across the Philippines, and the exchange rate, $1 over 57 pesos, close to 57.2 peso. Starting off with yet another foreigner getting in trouble in the Philippines. I was hoping we can go a day without having to bring some bad news regarding foreigner behavior, but you know, we could always hope, right? So a Nigerian man was arrested for theft. Here are the details. A Nigerian national was arrested after he was caught stealing the personal items of his housemate in Cebu City. The suspect, identified as Chidera Niwake, 23, a medical student who is currently staying in Aspera Homes condominium, was arrested by the police as he was about to sell the stolen items at the mall. Investigation showed that the victim, a 25-year-old from Cagayan de Oro, had their MacBook Air M1 worth 55,000 pesos, iPad Air 4 worth 32,000 pesos, and a bunch of other things valued together over 100,000 pesos stolen on Wednesday, causing him to ask for help at the police officer who was residing in the same condominium. So what are the chances this guy got lucky that the police officer was living in the same condo and they were able to go ahead and locate the guy using the GPS system? Amazing what technology can do. So the MacBook had a GPS system that was in it. They followed it and captured the suspect inside of a mall. Unfortunately, this had to happen. I mean, you're a med student, you'd think you have a little bit more responsibility. I can't sit here and, judge people, but who knows what this person was going through. Maybe they were in some serious need of cash. However, the victim, who knows how long they worked for to get those items, and it's just not right to steal other people's items. You're not a child, you're a grown person, you're an adult, and your actions have consequences. Moving on to President Marcos Jr. being listed on the Times Magazine top 100 most influential people in 2024. President Marcos is named as one of the Times list of 100 most influential people of 2024, citing his role in the post-pandemic recovery of the country's economy and his stance against Chinese aggression in the West Philippine Sea. I had no idea Mr. Marcos had so much influence in the world to be listed in the top 100 people. I don't know how I feel about that personally. I don't know much about him, but then again, I don't know the effect he has in the Philippines nation and its citizens. Maybe you could let me know in the comment section. I don't want to get into politics, but do you feel like he deserves that to be in the top 100? I just figured there'll be a lot more people that are influencing the world more than Mr. Marcos, but I guess the population of the Philippines is quite large, and I'm not really sure how people feel about it. Leave your comments down below. I'd love to know your thoughts about the previous story about the foreigner and this story of Mr. Marcos being on the top 100 list. If you don't know, the Philippines is huge on having beauty pageants, and they've had several winners over the past years, and right now they just released the official batch of delegates for Miss Philippines Earth 2024 during a press presentation at Lime Resort Manila in Pasay City on Wednesday. The grand coronation is scheduled for May 11th. A lot of Western women have this really, I guess, negative attitude towards beauty pageants. They think that we are really just kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? They feel like we're objectifying women, but in my opinion, it's a way to actually appreciate women and their beauty. I'm not a big fan about it, but I don't see anything wrong with it. But then again, I'm not a lady. I don't know how to feel if I was a girl towards beauty pageants, but it's definitely nice to look at. And some very quick international news before we jump back into the Philippines news. The Department of Migrant Affairs confirmed that there were no deaths or injuries when the huge flooding and heavy rainfall that occurred in Oman and Dubai, the UAE. That's a good sign. And at first there were some reports that they had this, like, what's that thing called? Oh, cloud seeding, where they actually send planes into the sky and the planes release these chemicals that interact with anyway. So apparently I had no idea humans had the capability to these kinds of things to affect the weather, but UAE's quickly dismissed those claims. But yeah, luckily, and if you haven't seen the footage, it's absolutely insane what's going on in Dubai and UAE, the amount of rainfall they experienced, complete cars being underwater. But yeah, hopefully everybody's safe, and they're definitely not prepared with that kind of rainfall. Next up, we have a crazy story of a man burning his laundry. A 24-year-old man was arrested after burning his laundry inside his bedroom in Cebu City at 2 a.m. on Thursday, April 18th. The suspect, Philip Rodriguez Belda, added that he was also drunk at the time of the incident when he decided to burn his laundry after seeing it piling up inside his bedroom. I quote, he said, I did it, sir, because of family problem between my mother and my father. What I did was wrong. That's why I'm pleading with my neighbors for pardon. The suspect admitted having an emotional and mental distress in an interview with the police. Those are gotta be some serious family problems that lead you to burning your clothes or just laziness. You don't want to wash your clothes, so you set it on fire. All joking aside, hopefully his mental health is fixed, because sometimes these kinds of incidences and actions could be a cry for help. So I hope that they do take care of him and provide the assistance that he needs, and that this is a lesson he learns and does not burn down the whole barangay. Oh, and some quick bribery news, right? So yesterday I covered 2 people that refused bribes in the Philippines, showing honesty and integrity, but that can't be said for somebody across in another country that's a Filipino. The DOJ asks Timor-Leste authorities for the immediate extradition or deportation of expelled Solon Arnolfo Tevez Jr. after reports of his son allegedly bribing a member of the East Timor's police, in which case he was immediately arrested. So yeah, the same cannot be said about integrity for this Alfonso character and his son. Alfonso was a guy that last year reportedly had given out the hit on a few opponents regarding politics and all that. Then he fled to Timor-Leste. He was arrested there, and I guess we're just waiting for his extradition. But then we find out apparently his son tried to bribe the officials and did not get away with that one. Next, in some quick news, the traffic police began on Wednesday implementing the ban on e-bikes, tricycles, and other similar unregistered vehicles from national roads in the National Capital Region. As of noon, the MMDA apprehended 87 vehicles, while 19 vehicles were impounded as part of the ban. However, now Mr. Marcos, President Bongbong Jr. has come out and said, hey, let's stop. For about a month, let's not issue any of these. Let's give a leeway, some time for people to be aware of the change in law and to get registration, to basically give them a little bit of a leeway so everybody's aware before issuing out tickets. Perhaps these are the types of actions that Mr. Marcos Jr. on the top 100 most influential people on this planet. Anyhow, with that being said, that brings us to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, please do me a big favor. Take a quick second. I mean, you're sitting there anyways. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Let YouTube know you're enjoying these daily dives into news from around the Philippines. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.